tell, I just love cutting and embossing. I've been here maybe 30 minutes in length.
Wow.
And this was totally cleaned off.
That's what my desk looks like after I do some work too.
Yeah, totally. What's that?
I clean up so I can make a mess.
We feel you.
We all feel you.
It's just how it is. It doesn't really matter how I start. And it doesn't even matter how I convince myself, like, all right, you're going to be a lot more organized this time.
Creative chaos.
It is creative chaos. So this cameo frame is really fun. Because again, it's going to be our base die that's going to cut just that shape, but it also has that crease rule in there that will give me the definition. But I can go in and make a lot of different frames. So this one will obviously fit the oval. So this will cut out an oval opening in there. I can also cut out a much smaller opening if I wanted to layer that on the front of a book. Or maybe you want to cut an arch shape out of the center of it.
Make an awesome frame.
Maybe you just want to cut out like a little collage element. You can do whatever you want with these. That's the coolest thing about it. Yeah, this helps you take it out. It's big. Well, this one more than anything is for the pocket culture. Because the circle on this one, you know when to take it off. All right, let's cut this. We'll cut this out of crunch as well. You can get a side cut. All right. Mine at home are pretty bad because I always paint the edges of mine. I paint the edges of all my cutting pads at home. Just one edge.
It's a good idea.
Just red paint. Because then you know which one goes on the bottom. Because when you're looking for it, they're clear. And I was sitting right there. But then when I see just that little colored edge, I'm like, oh. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
They just disappear. They are right in front of you and you just cannot see them. Oh yeah. Or until you leave it in the machine. Very bad. Because a lot of people have done that. Where they've had their bottom cutting pad and they've left it in there and put their whole platform on top and bad news. Yeah. So let's show on this one. So here we've got that cut out. We've got this. Now I want to just show you on this one, because I did grunge board, this has that crease rule in it, right? So see out here, it's really thin because I used a cutting pad, but on, where's that other one? You know I did another one. Where's that rectangular postage stamp I did? This one, thank you. So see the difference. This one was done with a crease pad. So it gives me a nice embossed crease rule. This one was done with a cutting pad, which means it's more pressure, which means it gives me a better definition, but if this was paper, it would have cut right through it. So it does make a really big difference to just, it's great. Like I said, if everybody knew about this, everyone would use it.
Yeah. Are you now ready for a run on? Are you ready for a run on crease pads now?
I'm doing a video on this right after CHA. I was trying to do it before the show, but it's just people don't know about it. I didn't know about it really until last year. I had no idea what a difference that it makes in your die cutting. Because it does, it gives you the same pressure for your blade, like especially on that star, you know, the Christmas star that we did. That's like a great everyday die. You can do so many things like for 4th of July or anything like that, and it's got so many score lines in it that a crease pad really helps you see those score lines in it. It makes it easy folding. So, I have to say, really, they just did an amazing job. Because detail like this is just, it's not the norm. Skinny lines?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, no, we don't do skinny line embossing. Yeah, you do. Alright, let's put this in here.
You're teaching them all, aren't you?
Well, we're just trying. That's the thing. You know, and that's what I really love about designing for them, is they'll at least try it with us instead of saying yeah no, yeah no. Now another thing is this solo shim. So if you're embossing paper and you find yourself getting a little too deep, you can actually remove this and you think, well, this can't make that big of a difference. It certainly does. It does eliminate some of the pressure that's in there. So
I did that with the pillow box making.
Yeah, this one's got such great detail.
Oh wow.
It's really cool. Yeah, I love the definition on it. It's really good.
Yes.
So let's say you love this new embossing folder, but you don't like the line, right? It doesn't make any sense. You don't want the line there. So and you have a set there, 3 different openings. So you have an oval, Small oval and a circle. You get all of these in a pad as well as the pieces that go inside. Okay. So
Get rid of the number this time because you got rid of the line the last time.
get rid of the number?
Yeah.
Sure. So this is designed to basically diffuse an area of your embossing folder. So on this one happens to have a number. So let's say we didn't want the number there, but we wanted the line. Maybe you want to stamp something like enjoy the journey, whatever, right? So I'm just going to place that, that's going to be my top layer. So let's just take a piece of cardstock. Okay, so we're going to put that in there. And we know that if we emboss this normal, it would emboss the entire thing, right? But I'm going to place my diffuser over that area. Now, I would normally tape these, because then you can see exactly where you want it, and then you don't have to worry about moving it. Now, this is going to replace a cutting pad. Okay, it's going to replace it because it's plastic. And most people would want to run it through this way. Your machine has teeth on those rollers, and the teeth will go through this, and it will eventually wear this down to where you have to replace it. So if you just flip it over, this is going to get the texture, not your diffuser, and then you'll never need another diffuser again. So I'm just going to place this down, and again, I would normally have some tape on there, so I don't have to worry about it moving. But we'll be fine, you get the idea. Put it into the machine. And what that's done is that area has been diffused. So it doesn't apply any pressure where that opening is. Yeah. There's the circle, and that we diffuse the line.
You can use the inside?
Yes. Back up, so if you put that in with your vellum, it almost acts as a letterpress. So it will emboss that shape when you're embossing the new shape, so it kind of makes it a mess.